everyone, and welcome to my channel. And today I'll be reading a Scaramouche X Listener by me. So, let's get into it. Scaramouche is supposed to try and work things out with Raiden again. And apparently, it was not going very well. He's tried his absolute best to fix himself, to stop his emotions from getting in the way, and at least to try and mask things up in front of her, just so it appears like he's worthy of taking things over. So his mother, his creator, would know that he deserves another chance. And she told him that she would give him a chance to try and impress her. He didn't know how exactly he would do that, but he was trying his best, and she would be watching over him. So if this went well, he'd be really given the duty he dreamed to have all along. But then, you came in the way, and he slowly, but surely, started to fall in love, no matter how many times he tried to pretend that he wasn't. But it was happening much faster than he wanted, because he'd never wanted it to happen, to be honest. But he had to deal with it, and eventually, his heart couldn't take it any longer. That's when Scaramouche decided that he had to confess, because otherwise, he'd be compromised. It would destroy him from the inside, and then, wouldn't he be completely useless to Raiden? He could do this. He could pretend that he didn't have any emotions, all while keeping this a secret, right? She wouldn't have to find out. She didn't need to find out. And that's when it all started. Secret meetups, behind the buildings, between alleyways, and on the bridges in Nazama. It was all very tempting. All those times, he wanted to hold you closer, to show you off to everyone. But he knew it would never happen. And you understood him. You really did. That's why I never complained about it. As much as it hurts you, and as much as you wanted the relationship to be more than just at meetings, behind walls and closed doors. But if that's all Scaramouche can give you, then you'll take it. Because what's love if you're not suffering together and healing each other, right? And perhaps suffering with Scaramouche meant that someday you'd be happy together too. You just had to be patient until Scaramouche did not come to the meeting that you had arranged. No. Instead, it was Raiden A, right in front of you, glaring at you with eyes that could kill, murder you and slice you up in your place. She had no idea how scary she was, did she? Or maybe she was doing this on purpose, because you froze up. It was like your entire brain did, your heart even, because it wasn't beating anymore. It's got to beat her too. And you felt yourself freeze up and pale as you looked up at her. What are you doing here? You asked, trembling. And she didn't respond. Instead, she signaled you to follow her. And that's when she took you to Tenshikaku. Was she going to slay you? Oh my god. You were going to get executed, weren't you? This had to be what she was going to do. Totally. He knew she was an absolute freak, but not to this degree. Oh my god. Was Scaramouche hurt then? But then, as you walked into there, you saw him, sitting on the floor, eyes cast down, like he was ashamed. She told you to sit next to him and look down at the two of you. And Even though Scaramouche tried to speak up, she shut him up quickly, telling him she didn't want to hear it. And he looked like he was close to breaking, shattering, from the weight of failure sitting on upon him. So he got up. Scaramouche didn't do anything wrong. Love doesn't make him weak. Shogun, I know I'm not worthy of his love, but I can try my best. And he's really great for what he's trying to do. I don't see why you don't believe in him. She glared at you again. I took that as a sign that this was her last straw with you. And Scaramouche held you close, wrapping his arms around you. And that's when he said the most shocking thing. Mother, you could do whatever you want to me, but not her. Alright. I get it if you don't want me to rule anymore, but why it's got nothing to do with this. It's my fault. I admit it. And after a little bit of pacing around, seeing as the two of you admitted your faults, she looked at you once again. And that's when she said the most surprising thing. Kunikuzushi. Mayan, I only brought you to see if you wanted to be official. Is something wrong? Oh, really? Oh my god. Why wouldn't you say sooner? The two of you were so mad at her, honestly. But the relief that was washing over you outweighed any other feelings you had, as he held you with a soft smile. One that you would not think to see on his face ever since he came back to Inazuma, and you were more than happy to see it. Feeling like there was hope. Hope to see him happier and more relaxed, and hopefully for Raiden to become a better person and a better mother overall. And that's the story. Actually, I did this as an AU because I've been thinking what would happen if maybe he didn't join the Fatui and instead tried to gain her approval. I would like to think it at least happened once, but he failed miserably and it kind of broke him more. But it's just a headcanon, it's not the actual storyline or something, so just take it as it is. I just did this for the plot, I guess. I hope you like it though, and if you want more similar stories or have any ideas of your own, comment them so I can see them. I do look at your comments, I just kind of feel overwhelmed sometimes, so I don't reply to every single one, but I see them, I swear to God. I love you all, and thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like and comment, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye!